Yo, was geht up? This is Max from Real Social Dynamics, just chilling here in our headquarters in Kiev. We're taking a small, tiny little break from traveling and all the mayhem of the touring and giving seminars. And in this video, we'll be talking about how to make approaching really easy for you. So are you that kind of person that says, you know, I walk down the street, I see a cute girl, I'm in a nightclub and I know I'm supposed to approach, but it's difficult for me, man, and I'm constantly not able to approach and it keeps me from getting into this flow state. I watch the videos of, you know, the RSD guys or whoever, and it just looks so easy, and I wish I could be that guy. I wish I could be that guy that's just like, hey, what's up, and open, but instead, I'm the guy who's not opening, bailing out, not opening excuses, or going home, and I hate myself. So let me talk about the new methods that I've developed that actually make approaching super easy for you, because I myself, I'm an introvert. It's hard for me to get out of my shell, believe it or not. I like to be at home. I like smoking weed, playing video games. It's hard for me to just be this guy who's constantly approaching. So I needed to figure out a way that makes approaching actually easy for me. So the first concept I want to talk about here is the so-called negative momentum, because that's probably what you find yourself in most of the day. So what is negative momentum? Imagine you're walking on the street, you see a cute girl, you know you should approach. She's cute, she's attractive, you know you should approach. You have the RSD guys in the back of your head, you should approach. And a moment is gone, and she walks past by, and you're like, okay, fuck, didn't approach. Bad, fuck it, okay, shit, okay. You're at the gym, you're trying to get your workout in, you try to be focused, right? You try to work on yourself. You see a cute girl at the squat rack, she's extremely hot, she's amazing. You know you should approach. At the end of the day, you also don't do it. You have an excuse like, oh, I'll approach her after my set. Oh, I'll approach her after this exercise. Oh, I'll approach her when she's close to me again, because now she's working out over there and I'm over here. I'll do it. Oh, I'll do it when my workout is finished. Workout is finished, she's still there. You're kind of like drinking your water, you're lingering around. Now I'll approach you tomorrow. And again, you didn't do it. You're later that day, you're in a bar, you're at a nightclub. You see a cute girl, you know you should approach, but again, you don't do it. You're like, the music is too loud. Oh, she probably has a boyfriend. Oh, she's here with friends. Let me get a drink first. Let me go to the bathroom first. Let me talk to my friend first. And at the end of the day, the girl is gone and you again messed up. So let's look at what happened here between the first girl that you met on the street, the girl that you saw at the gym, and then the girl that you see at your night out. Have you experienced an upward spiral of like feeling better and more confident throughout the day? Or have you experienced indeed a downward spiral of negative momentum? Because chances are high that you feel very down after you bailed out the first time, right? The negative self-talk kicks in. You're like, oh my God, I should have approached, I didn't. Same as always. There you go, you fucking loser, Max. You never fucking be able to approach to be like the cool guys that you see on the internet. Fine, you go to the gym now, already dragged down a little bit, already less confident in your abilities, already more disempowered. So you see the girl at the gym, negative self-talk from before it kicks in, which decreases the chances of you approaching, you bail out again. So by this time, you already have a lot more negative self-talk, you're a lot more disempowered, you're a lot less confident. You see the third girl at night, chances that you approach are so low because that negative momentum downward spiral is really dragging you down, and it makes approaching, instead of easier, it makes it infinitely more difficult. With every set that you bail out, it's more and more difficult. So what you want to get to is something that we call positive momentum. Okay, a momentum of positivity, an upward spiral. So imagine you talk to the first girl, she walks down the street and she's, for some random reason, you have that switch in your brain that says, fuck it, hey, what's up, good to meet you. She smiles a little bit, you exchange a little bit of information, she cracks a joke, you crack a joke. Doesn't even need to be a good, solid interaction. Maybe you talk to her for like 10 seconds and then she's like, nice to meet you, and she walks away. But now you're in a positive momentum. You're like, dude, you did it, man. Yeah, you know you should approach, you did it. Fuck yeah, if you keep going, you're gonna meet a nice girl, you're gonna meet several girls, you're gonna get fucking better. So now you're at the gym, you already feel a little better, you know, you lift a little better, you feel more confident, more able in your abilities, you feel like, okay, I can do it. Might not perfect, but I might be able to do it. So you see that next girl and you're like, you know what, fuck it, earlier I talked to this girl, let me get the next one as a bonus in. You know, I got my one approach a day already in. So now you talk to the second girl, it's going even better. She might crack a joke at you, you crack a joke at her, you have a good connection, you exchange Instagrams. Now you're like, holy shit, what a good fucking day. I haven't even gone out yet, I already met two girls. So now you're in an empowered state. Now you're in a confident state. You go out at night, you're ready to feel a lot better. You chat up a couple of people, you see that cute girl that actually is so attractive, she shoves you a little bit in your head. Now you're able to approach as well, and you got that positive fucking momentum going on. So now imagine the next morning you wake up, one of the girls that you met has already replied to your Instagram stories. So now you're chatting with her, right? You're getting on you're discussing the possibility of meeting her on a date. You go out again, you meet another cute girl on the street. It's just this positive, upward fucking spiral of momentum. If you've ever been in that kind of momentum, you know how amazing it feels, and you know how easy it is to get even more, right? The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. You want to be on that fucking rich side. When you have positive momentum, you feel empowered and in control. And again, these two words, I want you to write those down right now, because that's the state you want to find yourself in. Take a pen, get out your phone. Empowered and in control. That's the state you want to find yourself in. Now the real question is, how do you get into that state of being empowered and in control? I understand, Max, you just said, you know, just approach because they're in the upward spiral. Yeah, but how do I get in those first couple of approaches so I feel empowered and in control? How do I get empowered and in control? How do I fucking get there, Max? I understand I need to get there. What are the actual steps? Okay, here's what I would say. Step number 1, lower your expectations of success. We men, we have this wrong sense of identity, be it from Hollywood movies, Disney movies, from the mainstream narrative of like, you gotta be smooth, you gotta be perfect, you gotta be in control and all this shit, right? Like, in control of the interaction. All you have to be is in control of yourself. A fucking guy who's good at game, he's not in control of the interaction all the time. That's totally fine. And honestly, like, if you think of, when was the last time you saw in a movie or in a newspaper article or whatever, when was the last time you witnessed the mainstream narrative idea of a guy picking up a girl? It was probably this extremely smooth kind of thing. You know, watch movies, watch fucking Barney Stinson in a TV show, How I Met Your Mother. Watch people like, what is it, Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love. He's just walking up like, hey, what's up? And the guy like, oh, hey, and he knows a perfect answer to everything. And then he's like, you know, let's get out of here. And the guy's like, okay. And it's just this smooth thing, and that gives us this wrong feeling of you gotta be perfect and the players gotta have everything sorted out. And then you're out in the real world, you talk to a girl and it's bumpy and it's messy and she doesn't get your joke and your awkward silences and you're weird and she's weird and you're like, this is not what it's supposed to be. I'm bad at fucking game. I'm bad at fucking game. Oh my God, I can't approach, like all kind of shit. So you see a girl, you're like, I need to be perfect, I need to have the perfect pickup line, I need to be the perfect situation. She's gotta walk down the street alone, she's gotta look around, she can't have her phone in her hands, she can't have headphones in, it's gotta be fucking perfect. But guess what? It's the real world, motherfucker. It's not perfect. I'm sorry. So our wrong sense, our wrong need of perfection keeps us from actually approaching. We wait for the perfect moment. We wait for the perfect pickup line. We wait for the perfect girl. It's never gonna happen. So what I do is I lower my expectations of success. And you know what my success is? You wanna know what the threshold of RSD max is for a successful approach? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna reenact that now, okay? Girl walks down the street. I walk down the street, I see the hot girl, I'm like, hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. The moment I did that, I won. Like in my head, I like throw my hands up in the air, I'm like, fuck yeah, Olympic gold, motherfucker, Shaun White 3 times Olympic gold, I'm the shit. That's all I need to do. I don't need to get good reactions from the girl. I don't even need her to say hi back. She'll be like creeped out walking away. I'm like, I approached, yo. I'm fucking good. Now, why is that so key? Why is that so important? Because I lower the expectations of success. I'm able to approach much more often because neither do I wait for the perfect opportunity, neither do I wait for the perfect girl, for a perfect pickup line. My criteria for success is to go there, look at her, and open my fucking mouth. And if she looks at me for half a second, that's perfect. I won. The rest is fucking bonus. Us exchanging Instagram or numbers, bonus. Us going on a date, bonus. Us having wild sex on the train station, it's a fucking bonus. The rest is a bonus. All I need to do is say hi. So again, lower the threshold of success. Lower your expectations. The second thing, this is something I used to do extremely often when I was starting out with game. I call this an external kickstart. This could be any external person that you basically give responsibility to. It's a lot about taking the pressure off you, taking the responsibility off you, and having someone else give you permission. It's extremely easy. If you've ever been on a boot camp or you've had a friend who has been on a boot camp, I would often hear from my clients like, it's so much easier to approach while I'm on boot camp. And I always say, well, it is because I'm giving you permission. It's because you're like, well, I got to approach the girl because Max said so. So it's a lot easier if you get permission from someone else, from that external kickstart. So a trick that you can do literally today, literally right now, is give one of your best friends $100, $100, 100 euros, and you say, okay, you can keep all that money. It's yours. Keep it all. But for every girl that I approach, you're gonna give me 10 euros, $10 back. So now you have permission to approach the girl because you just want to have your fucking money back. Okay, you can do that with 50 bucks, whatever the fuck it is, right? You just want you have your money back. You don't need to be smooth. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to get good reactions. You just want your money back. So you're basically getting that external Kickstarter, okay, from your homeboy, from your friend, whatever the fuck it is. Something similar is you actually write down on your notepad, on your phone, 10 approaches, right? And you just gotta checkbox them through. So again, you're giving away a little bit of that responsibility. You have someone or something else give you that permission to actually approach the girl. Get that external motherfucker in and you're good to go. Last but not least, I would say turn fear into excitement. Many times we're thrown back by our approach anxiety. We're so afraid of what the girl's gonna say, the unknown, other people, fear of rejection, and all these, like, what are my friends gonna think, etc., etc. But that fear is something that impedes your action taking. It keeps you from taking action. But an emotion that is super close to fear is actually excitement. Excitement is also gonna make your heart rate go up. It's also gonna make you sweat. It's also gonna make your knees a little shaky. It's exactly the same as fear, but the tight little difference is that excitement doesn't impede your action. It actually nurtures your action. It fires it up. It's like a catalyst. So how can you turn that fear into excitement? It's about a little tiny mind switch that you can do. It's tiny accumulations of reframing in your brain, of understanding like, yo, there's nothing I need to be afraid of. There's nothing I need to be worried about. In fact, this is a situation that counts. This is something, that I'm excited about. This is something that I love doing, and it's something that can make me become a better person, a more interesting person, a person with better fucking game. So turn fear into excitement. Obviously, I can only scratch the surface here in these like short YouTube videos because I want to give you guys some quick value before we're gonna head back to work. So if you say, hey, that's interesting, I do want to work on my approach anxiety, I want to overcome that, I want to become that guy who's free flowing like I see the guys in the YouTube videos. I want to walk down the street, I don't want to bail out, I want to get that positive momentum up, then you can join Fearless, the Approach Anxiety Buster program. This is a program that I specifically designed for guys like you and guys like me to overcome our approach anxiety. It consists of challenges that you have to go through every day. You can see me doing these challenges myself with hidden camera infield footage, as well as these mindset reframes that we've just talked about. There's a theory part in there that gets you on this like little inner journey that helps you overcome your fear, reframe it, turn fear into excitement, so you're actually excited about talking to girls, excited about being a social guy, excited about leaving the fucking house and finally living that lifestyle of being free-flowing, having hot girls surround you, being that social guy, having kick-ass friends, amazing success wherever the fuck it is, whatever fucking career you're choosing. That is Fearless, the Approach Anxiety Buster program. Thousands of guys are already on the board with this program. Thousands of guys have gotten great results. They've overcome their own approach anxiety. They're now living a free fucking life. If you want to become part of that, you can head over to crushingmyfear.com. That's the URL. There's a bunch of really good preview videos on there to dive deeper on that. If you then want to get on board with the program, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee, which makes the whole thing pretty much a no-brainer. So head over to crushingmyfear.com right now. I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.